share with you a really inexpensive, unique way to create artwork for your house using a vintage book. So you can really create some unique pieces if you go to thrift stores, often like I do, and pick up a really interesting vintage book. So you basically flip through the pages, find some artwork that you think looks appealing to you, and if it's not a book that you're going to read, consider using the pages inside to create some unique pieces of art. So what I've done today is I have this book that I found, and it has beautiful illustration, but it's not a book that I'm ever planning to use. However, I wanted to use some of the pictures inside to create some different pieces of artwork for my home. So the one that I chose, I really, really, really love this. This is an old sort of, it has an old phone booth in it, and it looks like it's perhaps maybe an old general store. And so I simply tore the page out of the book, and as I was going through, I found some other pages. I'm going to share them with you because this is just something that you can keep in mind. It's a really great idea. I put this picture out, and we had some guests over recently, and one of my friends asked me, "Oh my gosh, where did you get that picture? I love it." And I explained to her that I went through and tore some pages out of this book, and I have several different frames that I'm going to put these pictures in. And so she said, "Oh my goodness, I go through thrift stores all the time, and it never occurs to me to look at books for pictures. Instead, I go to thrift stores looking for pictures instead of looking for ways to create pictures." So here's one. I really like this one. It just has some jackets with some hats hung on it. The thing I like about this particular book and these illustrations is that the outlines are all white and the centers have the picture. So even though this particular frame has its matting in it already, I want to try to get a better close-up there for you without the camera reflecting on it. Even though this has a matted finish, the picture was not exactly 5x7. So with the white background around the picture, as you can see here, I didn't have to worry about fitting it at all. It fit perfectly. So this was a really unique, interesting picture that was in that book. This one here is the next one. It has some like grain feed cans on the top of a shelf, and I thought that was really, really, really interesting. It also sort of has that old store feeling. This one was just really a unique looking print of a gentleman with his blowing scarf. And I just love the color, the sepia tone in this. It's very, very handsome looking. I really think that black and some of these more vintage style pictures that look more like photography really are very sophisticated and handsome looking. So here's the next one I'm going to share with you here. I really like this one as well. This one has sort of like an old print on what looks like maybe it was a dressing board, you know, that you use to set up and sort of create a makeshift dressing room back in that era. So it was sort of like a wardrobe wall, I guess. And then this last one here is of a man and a woman in the park, and they're holding an umbrella. So as you see, I have found a lot of really interesting photography in this book, and the book cost me $1.99. So for $1.99, I have the opportunity to create a lot of different framed art out of this. So my point is, if you're out and you're looking around and you're thrifting and you're looking for new ways to create some photography or to create some artwork in your home, consider picking up a vintage book, thumbing through it, finding some pages, framing them. You're going to have a really unique, one-of-a-kind look for your home decor. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave your comments below. Visit my website, www.athomewithzane.com. We'll look for you the next time. And remember, it's your home. Create a space you'll truly love.